Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The NFL world has been set on fire overnight, and fans are still scrambling to process the shockwave. T. Higgins, the standout wide receiver from the Cincinnati Bengals, has reportedly turned the league upside down by signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. If this rumor holds water, it's one of the most jaw-dropping moves in recent memory, considering the fierce rivalry between the Bengals and the Steelers in the AFC North. Fans on social media are exploding with disbelief, and insiders are whispering that this isn't just a regular free agency move. It's a statement. The timing, the secrecy, and the audacity of the deal have everyone questioning the Bengals' front office and whether they saw this coming. Some analysts are speculating that this could redefine Higgins' career trajectory, placing him in a system that might elevate his numbers to superstar levels. Meanwhile, Steelers fans are already imagining the kind of fireworks this acquisition could unleash, picturing a dynamic offense that could finally give their quarterback the weapons he desperately needed. The narrative alone is enough to dominate sports news cycles for weeks. Sources close to the negotiation table claim the discussions between Higgins and the Steelers were under the radar for months, with agents and team executives operating in what insiders call a cloak-and-dagger scenario. There are whispers that Higgins had been considering a change of scenery after years in Cincinnati, but nobody expected the destination to be a division rival. The shock value alone is enough to make headlines. But there's also a deep strategy that seems to be at play here. Pittsburgh has been searching for a legitimate threat in the passing game, and adding Higgins to their roster immediately boosts their offensive ceiling. Rumors are circulating that the deal includes performance incentives designed to push Higgins into elite statistical territory. And if that's true, it could make him one of the most dangerous receivers in the league almost overnight. Meanwhile, Bengals fans are left reeling, wondering how their star wideout could jump ship to a rival without warning. The emotional impact on both fan bases cannot be understated. This is more than just a transaction. It's a cultural shockwave. The ripple effect of this move extends far beyond the two teams involved. Analysts are already speculating that the Bengals might scramble to find a replacement before the season kicks off, while the Steelers could become instant favorites in their division if Higgins can adapt quickly. Some insiders are even floating the idea that this move might spark a series of counter-signings and trades throughout the AFC, with other teams jockeying to position themselves strategically against the newly fortified Steelers. T. Higgins' skill set, size, route-running precision, and catching ability is a perfect fit for Pittsburgh's offensive schemes, and the potential chemistry with their quarterback has everyone buzzing. But there's also a human element in play. Higgins moving to a rival city is bound to generate headlines, memes, and heated debates across platforms. Every step he takes in a Steelers uniform will be scrutinized, and expectations are already sky high. Whether he lives up to the hype or not, this move has instantly made him one of the most talked-about figures in the league. Adding to the frenzy is the secrecy surrounding the negotiations. No official announcement has been made yet, but multiple credible sources have independently confirmed that a deal is done. This level of mystery has fueled a massive wave of speculation. Was this Higgins' choice a strategic front office maneuver, or a combination of both? Fans are dissecting every social media post, every cryptic tweet, and every possible hint from players and coaches. The rumor mill is running at full speed, with some suggesting this could even affect the Bengals' locker room morale. Imagine being a teammate of Higgins and realizing he's about to play for your biggest rival. It's the kind of storyline that reads like a Hollywood script. Sports talk shows are already queuing up segments dedicated solely to this transfer, debating the what-ifs and projecting the immediate impact on both teams' season outlooks. The intrigue isn't just on the field. It's in every conversation across sports networks. Meanwhile, social media has exploded with memes, hot takes, and heated debates. Steelers fans are celebrating as if a championship-level signing has already occurred, while Bengals supporters are expressing outrage, disappointment, and shock in equal measure. The fan reactions alone have turned this rumor into a viral sensation, with hashtags trending across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Analysts point out that T. Higgins' decision, whether motivated by money, opportunity, or a desire for a fresh start, represents a seismic shift in the division. The emotional intensity of fans, combined with the tactical implications for both teams, makes this one of the most compelling stories of the offseason. Even casual NFL watchers are suddenly invested, tuning into every news source and forum to see what unfolds next. The narrative writes itself. A star player jumps ship to a bitter rival, and the league braces for the consequences, both on and off the field. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders hint that Higgins' move could spark additional chain reactions. The Bengals might seek a marquee replacement, while other AFC North teams could reassess their strategies in response. Some speculate that the Steelers might not stop with Higgins, eyeing other offensive reinforcements to fully capitalize on this opportunity. If this rumor is accurate, the entire division could look completely different by the start of the season, and fans are already bracing for what might become the most unpredictable chapter in recent NFL history. The timing, the secrecy, the shock, and the implications make this a story that will dominate conversations for weeks. Whether T. Higgins thrives in his new role or faces challenges adapting, the fact remains, he's just altered the entire landscape of the AFC. Every analyst, fan, and rival executive is watching closely, and nobody is willing to look away. The rumor alone has become a spectacle, and the anticipation for the official confirmation is at a fever pitch. Part 2. If we dig deeper into the strategic elements of this rumored signing, the implications for Pittsburgh's offense are enormous. T. Higgins, known for his explosive speed, impeccable route running, and towering presence, could instantly become the focal point of the Steelers' aerial attack. There's speculation that the quarterback-receiver chemistry could elevate both players' games to unprecedented levels, potentially transforming Pittsburgh into one of the most dangerous passing teams in the league. Analysts are pointing out that Higgins' presence alone might force opposing defenses to rethink their schemes entirely, opening opportunities for other offensive weapons to thrive. This rumor isn't just about one player. It's about the potential shift in team dynamics, game planning, and even playoff projections. If the Steelers leverage Higgins effectively, the AFC North race could be turned upside down, with perennial favorites suddenly facing a formidable new contender. Meanwhile, whispers suggest that the coaching staff is already planning specific play designs tailored to Higgins' strengths, emphasizing deep routes, contested catches, and big play opportunities that could keep defenses off balance. The speculation itself is enough to dominate conversations across sports media. Rumors also suggest that Higgins' transition to Pittsburgh might come with some personal challenges. Moving from Cincinnati to Pittsburgh, entering a locker room with a deeply entrenched culture, and facing the intense spotlight of a division rival is no small task. Fans are debating whether he can immediately integrate into the team's chemistry, or if there will be a brief adjustment period. Some insiders argue that the sheer magnitude of this move could galvanize Higgins, pushing him to new levels of performance, while others caution that the pressure might be immense. Every practice, every game, and every media interaction will be scrutinized. The psychological aspect of this transfer adds a rich layer to the narrative, making it more than just a sports transaction. It's a test of resilience, adaptability, and character. Social media is buzzing with predictions, creating a storm of opinions, memes, and analysis that could easily rival any playoff storyline. The Bengals, on the other hand, are facing a potential crisis, or at least a significant challenge. Losing a receiver of Higgins' caliber to a rival shakes the foundation of any offense. There are whispers that Cincinnati's management is already exploring multiple options, from free agents to trades, in a desperate attempt to fill the gap. Speculation is running rampant about which player could step up to shoulder the load, and whether the team's draft strategy might be accelerated to compensate for this loss. The ripple effects could also influence locker room morale, fan sentiment, and the team's long-term planning. Every analyst, blogger, and commentator is weighing in hypothesizing scenarios, and projecting potential outcomes, fueling the firestorm surrounding this rumor. Even if the deal is confirmed officially, the story will continue to evolve as both franchises adjust to this seismic shift. Meanwhile, league-wide reactions are pouring in. Other teams in the AFC are reportedly re-evaluating their own rosters and draft strategies, trying to anticipate how Pittsburgh's new offensive weapon could impact their playoff chances. Some insiders speculate that Higgins' move might spark a domino effect, influencing trades, signings, and even coaching decisions across multiple franchises. The narrative is evolving at lightning speed, and every new rumor only adds layers to an already explosive situation. Analysts are weighing in on potential statistical outcomes, playoff projections, and matchups that could be radically altered by Higgins' presence in Pittsburgh. The rumor is no longer just about one player. It's about an entire league ecosystem suddenly realigning around a single dramatic move. Adding more intrigue, insiders hint at potential long-term consequences for both Higgins and the Steelers. If this move pans out as rumored, Higgins could cement his status as one of the elite receivers in the NFL, and the Steelers could enter a period of sustained offensive dominance. On the flip side, there's always the risk of injury, underperformance, or clashes with team culture, which could turn the storyline into a cautionary tale. The stakes are enormous, and the rumors themselves are enough to dominate sports media cycles. Fans are already debating whether this could be a franchise-defining move, or if it will simply become a footnote in a season filled with surprises. The speculation, drama, and anticipation are reaching fever pitch, making every word, every hint, and every insider leak a source of intense scrutiny. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The emotional intensity surrounding this rumor is perhaps as significant as the on-field implications. Steelers fans are energized, vocal, and convinced that their team has taken a massive leap forward, while Bengals supporters are grappling with a mix of anger, disbelief, and heartbreak. Memes, hot takes, and heated Twitter debates are spreading like wildfire, transforming a player transfer rumor into a cultural phenomenon. Some speculate that the narrative could even influence ticket sales, merchandise, and fan engagement, demonstrating that the impact of such a rumor extends beyond the game itself. The emotional investment alone is enough to make this a must-follow story for sports media outlets and casual fans alike. Every day brings new speculation, new analysis, and new angles, ensuring that T. Higgins' rumored move will remain in the spotlight for weeks to come. Finally, the overarching sentiment is that we are witnessing the birth of a legendary NFL storyline. T. Higgins moving to the Steelers, if confirmed, represents more than just a roster change. It's a symbol of boldness, strategy, and drama in professional sports. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are holding their breath, imagining every possible outcome, every highlight, and every controversy that could arise. The story is already viral, dominating news cycles, social media feeds, and conversation threads everywhere. Whether Higgins emerges as a hero, a game-changer, or even a polarizing figure, the ripple effects of this rumored move will be felt throughout the league. It's a situation dripping with drama, speculation, and anticipation, perfectly suited for the kind of high-energy storytelling that makes sports fandom so intoxicating. The NFL world is watching, waiting, and buzzing with excitement, and the story is far from over. Finally, the overarching story is about transformation, hope, and the thrill of possibility. Sutton's signing is being framed not just as a roster move, but as a signal that the Steelers are ready to redefine their offensive identity, leverage new opportunities, and dominate the red zone in ways that have fans and analysts alike talking nonstop. Rumors continue to swirl about his impact on team culture, game strategy, and long-term planning, making this a story that will be dissected from now until kickoff. From social media speculation to locker room whispers, the energy surrounding Sutton's arrival is nothing short of extraordinary. For Steelers fans, The narrative is crystal clear. Courtland Sutton isn't just joining a team. He's becoming the heartbeat of the offense, the go-to target in the red zone, and the catalyst for a new era of Steelers football. The buzz is real, the stakes are high, and the NFL world will be watching closely as this story unfolds in real time, one spectacular catch at a time. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.